So using some of these new ideas, we'll look at the graph of x squared equals 4y, which again we know is a parabola because it only contains one square term. So remembering that the general form is x minus h squared equals 4p times a quantity y minus k, we know that this particular parabola has a vertex at 0, 0. We also know that since the coefficient of y is 4, this also means that 4p is equal to 4, which means p is equal to 1. So what that means is that our focus is 1 unit away from the vertex. And we also know that since the parabola is, it's an x squared, we know that the parabola opens either upward or downward. And since p is positive, we know that it opens upward. So here's what we know so far. So we have a vertex at 0, 0. We have a focus 1 unit above that, so that's going to be 0, 1. Now, what we've also learned is that there's 2 points that are on the same, that have the same y coordinate as 0, 1, as the focus, 0, 1. So we could do one of two things. We could either set y to 1 and solve, or we could just remember that when y is 1, x is equal to, well, we know that those are 2p units from the focus. So looking at that, so if I go, so 2p would be 2 units. So if I go 2 units over this way and 2 units over this way, I know I have other points on the parabola. So I'm going to join those points, and there, sure enough, is our parabola. I keep missing those points. So I'll just keep making the graph thicker to make sure it runs through the point. That's our trick for the day. So I know that this is the point 2, 1, and I know this is the point negative 2, 1, keeping in mind that this is the distance 2p. And now let's just double check that. So if x is equal to 2, actually, I'm sorry, since it started with y equals 1, let's start there. So if y is equal to 1, that means x squared is equal to 4, which means x is equal to plus or minus 2. So boom, there it is. We have plus or minus 2, comma 1. And there's how we know our parabola is shaped the way it is. Okay, so that's basically it for a basic example.